Have you ever wanted a warm, cozy quilt but could never find the right size or color? Fret no longer, because today I'll be showing you how to make your own quilt. The first step is to gather all of your supplies. You're going to need something to cut with, and you'll need a cutting mat to cut your fabric on. And of course, you'll be needing a sewing machine to sew all the pieces together. Next, you'll need thread that's going to match the fabric of your quilt, and so it won't show and be super obvious. So you'll need thread like this, not like the thick kind, and then you'll need a hand sewing needle. You'll also need fabric, and make sure that your fabric pieces match together so it doesn't end up looking really ugly. Make sure you get pins or really big safety pins so that you can put your fabric pieces together and they'll stay together while you're sewing them. So like really big ones, or else it won't hold your fabric together because it'll become too thick. Before you start doing anything, make sure to wash your fabric so that it doesn't stretch out while you're sewing, or once you finish it, when you use it and then you wash it, it'll like shrink and then become all like messed up, so you want to wash it beforehand. After you're done washing your fabric, you're going to want to iron it so that it's nice and smooth and easy to work with. Next, you'll have to find a pattern, whether it's online or in a book. Next, you'll be cutting your pieces out. When you're cutting your pieces, you want to make sure that you're cutting it as accurately as possible and that each piece is the same size, or else it will cause your quilt in the end to look messed up. Make sure that the pieces that are the same are all in one stack, and then it'll make it easier for you if you're organized to like put it all together and sew it. So you'll want to sew the pieces together and then sew the rows together. Next, you're going to baste, which is putting the front part of your quilt, the inside of the quilt, which is the batting, and then the back side of the quilt together. Then once you're done doing that, you're going to cut your binding out, and then you're going to sew it on your quilt. Then you're going to sew the binding with the machine first, and then the back side you're going to want to fold it and then use a hand sewing needle, and you have to hand sew that so that it looks neat. After you've done all that, you're going to want to cut out all of the threads that you don't want on there, like the extra pieces or extra pieces of fabric that shouldn't be there. Just cut those out. If you follow all these steps carefully, you'll have a cozy quilt to use on a cold winter day.